Good morning, you guys. How are you this morning? Just coming on here to just say hello. I'm headed into work, so just wanted to come on here and just drop you guys a few little lines. So this morning I was just laughing at myself. Remember I told you I'm on a weight loss journey, and I've been weighing myself every morning. So this morning, well, my routine is, I get up, I basically, disrobe, and I get on the scale and I see how I am after I use the restroom and everything. I see where I am that morning, and that kind of sets up the tone of my day and how I want my day to go in terms of eating. So I got on the scale this morning and did things a little bit out of order this morning. Like I did my face and I did my hair, and then I got on the scale. So I felt like I was up a little bit. So I was like, is it because I have my wig on? It was so funny. So anyway, I kind of laughed to myself like, girl, the wig is not that, the wig is probably some ounces. So I just know that I've been working out. I know that I've been trying to eat better. So sometimes when I get on that scale and I see something else that I don't want to see, I get so irritated. But I'm starting to learn that your body does fluctuate each day in terms of how much water you're retaining, how much waste you're retaining, things like that. So I'm just trying to stay positive, trying to stay focused. Didn't get upset or anything, but I was kind of laughing at myself like, is it because I have this wig on? I was serious. It was so funny. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here and just let you guys know to stay encouraged on your weight loss journeys. Keep up the good work. Be patient with yourself. Love, what you're doing in terms of movement and things like that. Like I've been walking on my walking pad. I walked on my walking pad 3 days this week. I walked on it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I'm not going to say I make myself stay on it for 30 minutes, but I get on it for 30 minutes. And if I'm honest, sometimes when it gets to that 25-minute mark, I'm like, ugh, these 5 minutes, goodness. It's like I try to just stay motivated and try not to focus on the time. And now I'm starting to remember how when I used to go to the gym, I used to put a towel over the time on the treadmill, because I was so focused on, okay, how much more time do I have on this machine? And I'm trying to find things to keep me motivated and encouraged to, stay on my walking pad longer and everything. So I try to put my motivational speakers in my ear, and I try to just listen to something. Sometimes I listen to music, but then I find myself as I'm walking, I'm trying to skip the song and go to the next song because I don't like the song that's coming up next. So I just end up just trying to put on a motivational speaker or something like that. And who I've been listening to lately is Joyce Meyer. I really, really like her. I've been listening to her a whole lot lately. I love her. And so been listening to Joyce Meyer, of course, Latoya Okia. I like Taya Smith. I listen to her Jumpstart every morning. And Bishop Dale Bronner. Those are the 4 people that have really been helping me with my walk and in understanding God and how he works and how to apply, things to your life. And they just I just love how they make it so easy to understand, how to apply things to your life, or how things show up in your life that are kind of what's going on in scripture. So it's just like, I love it. And I feel like every morning I'm thirsting for new words, just hearing different ways that God shows up for us. So those are the people that I listen to pretty much every day. There's a few more, but then I got to a point where it's like, I don't want to overload myself with everybody, So I have those 4 people that I really, really like to listen to every morning. Like, and Joyce Meyer, she has her videos are at least 50 minutes. Sometimes they're less than that. But those videos help me get on, when I get on my treadmill, my walking pad. When I get on my walking pad and I have like a nice lengthy video and it's engaging, that helps me to not focus too much on the time on my walking pad. And I'm getting fed, I'm getting fed something. So I really, really have been enjoying that, you guys. So those 4 people I really, really love, and I listen to them on the daily. So find you something encouraging, something inspirational to listen to every day. I know sometimes I get caught up in wanting to know what's going on these TV shows and things like that. But now I'm in a space where I'm like, I don't really care about that. I care more about filling my mind with something that's going to help me in my life. Because there was a time when I was like, okay, so what's going on Married to Medicine? Oh, what's going on the Housewives and things like that? And those things, I'm saying they're distractions is what I'm trying to say, you guys. They're distractions. And sometimes it's cool to have a distraction, but now lately I've just been trying to fill my mind with more positive things, because sometimes those housewife shows and Married to Medicine and all these things that I was watching, they just get so triggering at times. The ladies being mean to each other, bullying people, that stuff is just so triggering to me. And so I found myself watching it less and less and less. And then I went to, I'm only going to watch the reviews. I don't even want to watch the show anymore. Then when I would watch the reviews, I still found myself being triggered. So I was like, you know what, why not just listen to something positive, something that can help you, something that can feed your mind. Stop listening to all the shenanigans that's going on these shows. You know, women putting on airs and faking the lifestyles that they have, and, you know, just all the different things that are going on some of these shows. And so I just started kind of like withdrawing my attention from a lot of that stuff, and just basically paying more attention to something that's going to help me in my life. And, you know, that doesn't make me, you know, I'm not trying to say I'm perfect or anything like that. You know, I do indulge here and there and watch, you know, a little bit of the stuff that's going on. But for the most part, I have definitely taken a huge, backpedal in a lot of the stuff that's going on these shows. So you guys, I did a new set of nails on myself. I did these nails for myself last night, and I put them on, and I showed you guys in my last video the ones that I did for my daughter. She hasn't put hers on yet. She still has her ones on from Easter. So I just took my nails off that I wore for Easter. I just took those off and I put these on this morning. I don't know if you can see the detail, but I like them. They're cute. Very, very easy. I like easy. I like easy and simple, but also like, you know, the cutesy nails. So anyway, y'all, I get in the car this morning, and this happens. Yeah, my middle finger comes off. Reach for the seat belt. I was like, no. So remember I was telling you that you should keep some nail glue in your car, your purse, your desk at work? Well, there's none in my purse. There was none in my car door like I normally have. And I know that I have some at work, but I was like, look at you over here telling people to make sure that they have glue. But it's just a good thing to have, a good practice, especially when you wear press-ons, because, you know, anything can happen with press-ons. They're not acrylic nails. They're not, you know, they're not glued and flush to your nail, you know, by some kind of, you know, other material. They're just basically plastic or gel or whatever. And you just have to be careful, especially when you're wearing them a little longer. You have to be mindful that they're longer than maybe you normally, you know, have them. And short nails can come off too. I'm not saying that short nails can't pop off, because they can. But I'm just saying it's good to get you like I was saying, a Ziploc bag or something. Make sure you have a file, a nail, some nail glue, and a buffer if you want. And just make sure that you just have that in your car, or, you know, like I said, in your purse. So wherever you are, if you have a mishap, you can just glue it on. So when I get to work, I'm going to glue my nail on. But right now, I don't feel as put together as I would like, because my nail is not there. So anyway, I have it here, and I'm going to put it on when I get to my desk. So anyway, you guys, I just wanted to come on here and say what's up. Hope you guys have a great day, a great productive day today. Don't forget to pray. Don't forget to thank God, because, you know, we have to thank him daily for everything. You know, his patience with us, his love for us, his grace, his mercy, his provision. All of those things, guys. Pray for those. Pray about, and thank God for those things, because, you know, it's a daily mercy that He gives us, and we don't deserve it, y'all. We really don't. We can't even earn it, even if we wanted to. We can't even earn it. But have a good day, and I love you guys. Okay.